a story every parent should hear. Before the tale begins, let every parent pause. Children are like clay in our hands. They copy what they see, they imitate what they hear, and they are shaped by what we explain or fail to explain. If we do not guide them, their innocence may wander into danger. This is the story of the Okoro family, a lesson for all who love their children. The Okoros lived in Umuola, a lively village where red earth roads wound between rows of mango trees. The air often carried the smell of roasted maize, and children's laughter filled the evenings as they played under the moonlight. Mr. and Mrs. Okoro owned a modest shop in the village market. They sold fabric, sugar, and palm oil, and though they were not rich, they were content. Their children were their joy. Ada, their 10-year-old daughter, was tall for her age and carried herself like a little mother. She often braided her hair neatly and helped her mother sweep the compound. Chidi, her younger brother of 7, was the opposite, playful, mischievous, and forever chasing goats out of their garden. The siblings shared a room with sky blue walls, a mosquito net over their small bed, and a wooden chest filled with school books and toys. At night, the house was alive with their giggles and whispered stories. The Okoros believed they had given their children everything they needed. But what they didn't know was that children need more than food and shelter. They also need guidance. One humid night, Ada stirred awake, her throat dry. She picked up her little enamel cup and tiptoed toward her parents' room. The lantern in the hallway flickered faintly, casting long shadows. As she reached the door, she heard unusual sounds. Her mother's soft voice, her father's low murmur. Ada frowned. Curiosity pulled her closer. She pressed her eye to the wooden crack of the door. What she saw froze her breath. Her parents were in an embrace she had never seen before. Their movements were strange, their sounds mysterious. Ada's young mind did not understand. She crept back to her room, heart thudding. Sliding under her blanket, she whispered to herself, what were they doing? Was it play? Why was Mama making those sounds? The questions had no answers, and because she did not ask, her imagination carried them into dangerous places. A few days later, Mr. and Mrs. Okoro left for the market, telling Ada to watch over her brother. In the afternoon heat, Ada sat with Chidi on the floor of their room. She remembered again what she had seen. She bit her lip, torn between curiosity and fear. Ada, softly, Chidi, do you want to play a new game? Chidi, excited, what game? Is it like hide and seek? Ada, no. It's something I saw Mama and Papa do, Chidi, confused. What do you mean? Ada, lowering her voice, it's our secret. We must never tell them. Chidi frowned, uneasy. But Ada was his elder sister. He trusted her. From that day, Ada kept trying to copy what she had seen. Chidi resisted, but the pressure of secrecy weighed on him. Several times he tried to tell his parents, but Ada was quick to stop him. Chidi, to his father one morning, Papa, I want to say something. Ada interrupting loudly, Papa, Chidi spilled palm oil in the kitchen. The father hurried away, and Chidi was left silent again. Ada thought she was being clever, but she was digging a dangerous hole. It was a week before Christmas. The air smelled of pine branches, and the market was filled with colorful cloth and toys. The Okoros decided to buy gifts for the children, but they wanted it to be a surprise. We'll be home late, Mr. Okoro said, kissing Ada's forehead. Take care of Chidi. Yes, Papa, she replied, hiding her nervousness. But that night, curiosity rose again. She pulled Chidi aside. Ada, let's do the secret game one last time. No one will know, Chidi, hesitant. Ada, I don't like it. I feel scared, Ada, pleading. Please. Just once more. But fate had other plans. The front door creaked open. Mr. and Mrs. Okoro returned earlier than expected, arms heavy with shopping bags. They stepped into the house, their laughter dying instantly as they caught sight of their children in a troubling position. The room froze. Mr. Okoro, thundering, "Ada! Chidi, what is this?" Chidi bursting into tears. "Papa, I didn't want to. Ada told me. She said it was a game." Ada, trembling, I only copied what I saw you and Mama do." The gifts dropped to the floor. Mrs. Okoro covered her mouth, tears welling in her eyes. Mr. Okoro's heart sank. They realized the truth. This was not wickedness, but confusion. Confusion born of silence and lack of guidance. That night, they sat the children in the living room. No anger remained, only sorrow. Mrs. Okoro, gently, "Ada, Chidi, listen to us. What you saw is not a game. It is something private, something only for a husband and wife. You are too young to understand it, and you must never try to copy it again." Mr. Okoro, "Children, there is a time for everything. Right now, your time is for school, for play, and for learning. If you ever see or hear something that confuses you, come to us. Do not keep secrets." Ada wept openly. Chidi clung to his mother's hand. Relief washed over them both, even as guilt lingered. The Okoros promised themselves never to take their children's innocence for granted again. They would guide them, answer their questions, and protect them better. Lessons for parents' children are watching. Even when you think they are asleep, they see and hear more than you realize. Curiosity is powerful. Without explanation, children will make their own meanings, often dangerous ones. Build openness. Let your children know they can ask you anything without fear. Guard privacy. Parents must be mindful of what children are exposed to in the home. True parenting is teaching. Food, clothes, and school fees are not enough. Guidance, values, and open conversations are the greater inheritance. Dear parent, love your children not only with provision, but with wisdom. Guide their curiosity, answer their questions, and protect their innocence. That is the true work of parenthood.